In this video, I'm going to show you some basic core exercises that you can do suitable for when you're in your third trimester and also postnatal period from 6 weeks onwards postpartum. So a stability ball or Swiss ball, fit ball, whatever you want to call it, it's really, really good because it helps just protect your pelvis, your joints, your lower back. So it does feel pretty comfy to be on this, but it's also an unstable base, so it's going to challenge your deep internal core muscles, which you do want to still work. For instance, your transverse abdominal muscles, which run all the way around your internal organs. So they support your baby as well if you're in your third trimester, and you want to make sure that these are strong because they'll assist you during labour. They'll help to just keep you strong in your core, and also you'll return to strength a lot quicker once you've had your baby, when you're in your postnatal period. So I'll just talk about your posture. I'm going to come side on so you can see. So you want to sit into the middle of the Swiss ball and make sure that it's inflated enough so you have a 90-degree angle with your legs. Mine might actually need to be inflated a little bit more. Now you want to have a neutral position with your posture, so shoulders are up over hips, and try not to round into your back or sink down. So it's actually going to challenge you to lift up, but you do have that nice support of the softness of the ball. Now start off, you can just do a warm up here, and you can do some circles around on the ball. So just nice circles for your hips. Go a couple of ways, one way and then the other way, so just feel your spine loosening up. Then I want you to take this into pelvic tilts. So inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, you're going to roll forward and tuck your hips under. So you can just keep moving through this. And it's good to have your legs out pretty wide, so it gives you a bit more stability here. And also when you're in your third trimester, you will need to make a bit more space for your baby, for your belly. And then you can take this into some cat-cows. So inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Good. So also feel like you're drawing up your pelvic floor muscles when you exhale and when you round. Okay. So once you've done that, you've done a bit of a warm-up. You come back to your neutral posture. Just then focus on pelvic floor exercises. So the ones that I usually like to do are slow, deep breaths. On your exhale, that's when I want you to start to draw up your pelvic floor muscles. And you do get good feedback from this ball, so you can feel your pelvic floor muscles working and activating against the ball. And then also I do quick ones, so you can take 5 sharp exhales out through your mouth. This also will incorporate your transverse abdominis as well. So they're really good to do. Try and do about 10 of each, the slow and the fast, if you have the time. Okay, so next thing, going into a little bit more now internal core stability as you are doing some movement. So we're going to start upper body. So you're still in your neutral spine position. Just please note, if you do feel any tiredness in your lower back, you can always just go into those circles between exercises. Okay, so arms are forward. Now try and feel you're keeping your ribs in, and there's a rib and hip connection. So as if you want to try and minimize the space and don't let it increase when your ribs will pop up. So arms are forwards, inhale, you can bring your arms up, and then exhale, lower them back down. So this is a really, really good challenging one. Then you can do opposite arm, going the opposite ways. And then another one is an open and a close inwards. So when you close in, exhale and feel like you're squeezing the air out of the space between your arms. You'll really feel your transverse abdominis contract and really connect there. Now moving on to your lower body, this one might be a little bit harder. So I want you to start to lift one heel up at a time, and you might feel there's a bit of shifting on the ball. So you want to minimize that shift keep it as still as possible. So a lot of concentration, mind-body connection here. And then you can go into both heels up and down. If you want to, you can take a bit of a roll forward on the ball as well if you are feeling any strain in your lower back. That's what I'm trying to avoid for you. You don't want to feel any pain, fatigue in your lower back, especially in third trimester when there's already a lot of pressure in your posture. So this ball should help to correct your posture. Now, to make that a little bit harder, once you've established the heel lifts, is to then try and slowly lift one foot up off the floor. You can have your arms out in front, maybe in a circle, to help to give you a bit more stability. It's really challenging. I'm finding it challenging myself, and obviously I'm not pregnant or in a postnatal period, so really go slowly with that one. Another nice one just to finish off is some spinal twists. Now, don't do these ones if you're in your third trimester. These ones are better for postnatal, but if you have any separation, just take your twist very, very small. So arms up, palms are facing down. Inhale, just twist slightly over towards your right leg. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, twist over to the other way. Exhale, back to the center. So again, you're keeping the stability of your hips. You're trying not to move at all. Everything might seem really simple and slow, but it's really, really effective to switch on internal abdominal muscles. So it's the front, the back, right at the back of your spine, diaphragm at the top, pelvic floor muscles at the bottom. Yeah, if you want to make that one a bit more challenging, you can also try and lift your heel up and maybe lift your foot up as you twist. So either option. Good, and hope that all makes sense, hope that all feels good to you, and I'll see you again.